guys, we are here with two of the members of the Fossicks. How you doing, guys?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Pretty good, man.
That's good, man. Thank you for coming down and playing with us tonight.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us,
And on the suggestion of Cigars of the PHARAOH, some friends of yours,
Yes.
who we'll have in an interview very soon. So, we'll start with names and occupations, and yes, you can speak for your other band members, so, but, you know, as incriminating as that might seem, you know, start here.
Well, I'm Jack. I am currently unemployed. 3 years running.
It's on a roll.
So, I mean, your occupation in band.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I'm fucking long with big night last night. Lead guitar.
Lead guitar.
Yeah, I'm David, rhythm, guitar and vocals.
Excellent.
And then we've got KJ, he's our bassist.
Yep.
And then T-Pain is on the drums.
Tristan.
T-Pain.
Yeah,
we don't actually work with T-Pain. Yeah, don't get the wrong impression. Yeah.
It's got the same kind of hair, different colour though.
Then again, who knows? He might end up with even more fans.
Yeah, who knows?
He's crossing genres. And the gangster rocker.
Exactly. It's a good way to get out there on YouTube, man.
Oh, exactly. So, how long have you guys been together?
We've been together about 3 years.
Yep.
We've only been gigging for about 2.
Yeah.
Right.
We started with another drummer, but he unfortunately had to leave the band.
Right.
But we got Tristan in, and yeah, we've been gigging together about 2 years.
Yeah.
Excellent.
2 years now.
Excellent. Yeah. Now, as I understand, you guys originally were called Flaccid Local.
We were.
Yes, we originally called it Classic.
Okay, so what brought about the change outside of the idea that everyone thought that you were a giant dick joke?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I think anything with the word flaccid at the beginning of it is kind of not a good thing, but we do kind of miss it, I guess, but...
Yeah, we were getting too serious into the gigging to have a joke name.
Right.
Because we started at TAFE and we were talking to the TAFE teachers, like, yeah, you need to change your name. if you're gonna go any further with this, and also management as well, because we just picked up a couple of managers.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's sick.
Yeah, and in that sense, the Fossicks were born after that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, you guys have got on SoundCloud and other forms of media the EP that you released, Silk Road.
Yep. So
Yeah.
And honestly, pretty solid album.
Thanks.
Very solid album. A lot of old school sort of influences in there. It
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, it fit very well into some of the 90s ranges of different bands that were coming out at the time.
Yeah.
And there's also just that slightly, let's say, aggressive
Yeah.
side to things. Yeah, so I was really digging it.
Cheers.
We'll have a link to their SoundCloud page in the description below so that you can go and check that out. Free music.
Free music.
Everybody loves free music. Well, at least that's what the demographics seem to say.
Yeah, true.
Like this is a target audience. From 6 months to 3, and they love free music.
Funny enough, the next one's going to be targeted just for that.
The Fossicks.
Yes.
Lullaby.
Yes.
So, talk to us about making Silk Road.
It was a good process actually. That was our first time actually together as a band inside a studio. So we with his mates of ours up in the mountains.
Yeah, a couple of guys from the band called Kids Taking Sweden.
Right.
Got a little recording.
Did they succeed?
Yeah, all right. Yeah. They've been on a hiatus.
So they did take Sweden.
Yeah,
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Bunch of kids. We thought they were from Sweden, funny enough, but they're not. They're Aussie boys. But
Well, yeah, that's how it goes.
that's the way it usually goes. But it was good, man. We learned a lot, and we're happy with what came out and stuff. But obviously, like everything else, you just want to push that next level.
So how long did that sort of take for you guys to sort of be able to get that ready and release it and all that sort of thing?
We smashed that out. Funny enough, we set the release date before we actually went into the studio, so we got that whole thing done within
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks going in afternoons and stuff. So all up, probably about a week.
Right. The non-safe for work version of this means that basically they went and hired a dominatrix to make sure that they were whipped into shape for their deadline. Do it!
Pretty much. So it was a good experience, I guess, but we learned a lot from it.
She was cheap.
We're in the studio again now, or we just went in, so we're just finishing it off now. Going to get that mixed and mastered, so we got another one coming out.
Alright, and we're looking at another EP or a full album?
Another EP.
Another EP.
Another
cool.
EP for now. So,
and you're going to throw that up onto what, Bandcamp, or you're going to do it independently, or?
We're kind of tossing up in between then now, but I'm guessing it will be on Bandcamp.
Yeah,
yeah, but that'll be on the social medias, I'm guessing, coming out. But yeah, it's just good for us. We're getting some newer songs and newer sound coming out through that.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
So we're
Cool.
good.
And as far as other sort of promotional tools, because obviously everybody goes, oh well, yeah, you're not a band unless you got a music video, or whatever the story ends up being, because people are people. Have you got any plans on anything like that in the near future?
Yeah, near future we're looking to make some videos.
We have a couple of music
the
videos for
EP coming out.
Awesome.
So,
and that's going to be for all the new content.
Yeah, that'll be
cool.
for the new content.
Yeah, excellent.
It's like a single out of it and then you just listen to the rest.
Yeah, which we're kind of looking forward to, but as long as I don't have to do that shit where you look into the camera and pretend to sing and stuff, I'll be alright.
I'm only playing live.
I like the film clips with the story where you don't have to see my face behind it kind of thing.
Look into my eyes. The art is real. The art is so real.
Feel the pain, grab the bottle, bring it in, let it down, like that kind of stuff.
What are the next few months looking like for you?
Next few months are pretty good. We've got a couple gigs lined up.
We've got one in April at the moment, but we're looking to get a few more.
Yeah, we got next week as well.
Next week as well at the Town and Country.
Town and Country.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we just did a show there just recently. So
yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah.
During our weird little 4 gigs in 5 weeks special.
Oh, nice.
So, throw in some recording and all that sort of thing into the mix as well. And it's been great.
It's been great. It's been fun.
You can see it in my face. It's been great.
No, but last year was mental with the gigging.
Swallow.
There we go. That's how we get gigs. No. I love it. He's losing it.
No, last year was mental with the gigs. I think about 4 weeks in a row we had 3 gigs a week.
Yeah.
There were 3 gigs, there were not many people showed up, and it was still like, it was Valve one night, Bull and Bush the other, and then
Captain
Valve
Cook
again,
and then this and that.
Captain Cook and stuff like that.
But yeah, this year we're pretty much just looking at, we're doing really good gigs now. Like tonight's going to be a fucking sick one. I can't wait to see all the bands.
Yeah, sort of expanding out.
Didn't mean that, but
Most of the bands.
that's what happens when you're about 6 beers deep.
Yeah, but most of the bands we're talking about Snow Leopard, once again, hopefully they're doing okay.
Yeah, we heard about that, man. Hopefully
Yeah,
everything's good there.
no, we're missing out on seeing those guys tonight. So, but So, all right. Any sort of quick plugs for social media, and we'll throw those up on there.
Yeah, like our Facebook, we're on Instagrams, I think as well, Twitter.
Yes. What's our Facebook? Facebook.com/Fossicks.
Something, no, we can't change it, it's still Flassimo because it won't let you change it.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, it won't let
You look up the Fossicks on Facebook, it comes up
It's
anyway.
the one with the bunny on it.
Yeah.
It's the one with the bunny on it.
Fucking Instagram, we're on Instagram, SoundCloud, anything you can if you like our shit, please.
It's at the Fossicks_official.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Remember, likes help musicians eat, so that's a good one.
Yeah. So, feed these people.
Please.
Feed them. Really. Do it. I'm not kidding. Right. So all of those links for social media are going to be in the description below. We're going to cut to one of their songs from tonight, and just enjoy. Do it. Do it now. And we're done.
Sweet legend!
Gillette packs an avalanche of smooth shaving comfort in new Gillette Foamy. Nobody makes a lather like Foamy. So moist, so rich, so creamy. Nobody makes a lather like Gillette.
Guys, we are now with Cigars of the Pharaoh. These are the headline band for this episode of Quake Machine TV. Welcome to the show, guys. Thanks for playing. Now, we're going to do a quick round table as we've done with everybody else. Quick name and occupation and where you fit into the band. We definitely don't need to know any unemployment histories or any questionable positions.
Well, then might as well pass everyone's.
Yeah, that normally ends up being the way. So we'll start here.
I'm Cass, I'm the lead singer of the band.
Kurt, I'm the guitarist. Vicky, I'm the bass player. And I'm Toby, I'm the drummer.
Excellent. So, these guys here have been playing for how long?
Only a year.
1
year.
1 year.
Yeah.
Wow.
1 year.
And talk about being established. These are one of the few bands that have got their stuff together and have an actual official website, which we've got a link in the description below for, amongst everything else. Now, you guys released Mystery Highway, the EP. I've had a listen to that. Very, very strong, dredgy, bluesy, heavy sound. It's got a lot of punch to it. Yeah, it should appeal to just about nearly anybody that has a pulse and likes something with likes actual instruments. We'll start there. So because we cover all demographics. So tell us about Mystery Highways, how that sort of came about, the recording process, all that sort of thing.
Well, Mystery Highway came about pretty early in the piece. I mean, we started maybe, May or something last year. And I actually was the last person to, apart from Figgy actually, I joined the band, and these guys had Mystery Highway already written.
Right.
So we got that done, and then we rattled off a few other tunes very quickly, and then decided, we're ready to record, so let's just get in there.
Excellent.
So we went in around, I think it was August, and went into Church Street Studios with Sean Carey, who's a friend of ours who used to play in Thirsty Merc.
Oh, yeah.
And he's now doing full-time production, and he sort of recorded and co-produced the EP with us. So we did it over one weekend, basically, and hammered out 4 tunes.
Oh, yeah, speed is key.
Yeah.
And otherwise it ends up being money being the devil's work.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Mystery Highway was the result.
Excellent. So you guys have been relatively busy over the last couple of months, and that might be putting it lightly. So
for a band that's so young, we toured Melbourne, we tour in Brisbane next month, where every week is a show.
Yeah.
So busy is probably an understatement.
Yeah.
We're pretty active.
Well, this is where we get to turn it around in a great PR campaign. CIGARS at the PHARAOH, living the dream, they're working everywhere. Which is more than what we can say for most bands, unfortunately, at this time, in at least Sydney anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely been rough. So, you were just talking about how busy you've been doing stuff interstate and all that sort of thing. At the moment, what's the tour schedule looking like for you guys now?
We played every week for the last month.
Mm-hmm.
We leave for Brisbane early April.
Mm-hmm.
We do 3 or 4 shows in Brisbane. We come back, we do another show in Sydney, and we do Newcastle. And then we're probably going to take a bit of a break because Toby's got a project he's got to work on for a month away from the band. So in that time, we'll probably do some writing.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens for the back half of the year.
Cool. Now, as I understand from some of the PR stuff that you've put up, you ended up with a little bit of play on commercial radio recently, as I understand.
We've been lucky. We've had a little bit, but
Yeah, we got an early spin on Triple M's Homegrown show, which is all Aussie fans, obviously. So that was pretty early, and then we hooked up with a company called the A&R Department.
Yeah.
Who helped us release Mystery Highway as a single at the end of last year.
Yeah.
And they also gave us a bit of distribution across lots of radio stations, but around Australia, on the community radio and stuff like that, over in the US as well.
Right, okay.
So we've had a fair chunk of airplay.
we're on rotation in New York and LA and in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're getting huge airplay over in the US.
Well, this is wonderful music.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's good.
So, that's what everybody's sort of aiming for. And obviously you guys have been sort of getting in space in such a short span of time. These guys are the ideal. These are not the reality. These guys are lucky.
We're the hard workers, mate, just like everyone else.
Yeah.
We're a garage band.
Yeah.
We love being that. We don't want to be anything else. We want to just get on stage and do it.
Yeah.
Tour dirty, gritty pubs, do the small, dingy rooms. That's what it's about.
Yeah. You just watch out for the private gigs in the basements where you've never heard of the address before.
Yeah.
You may never be seen again.
Or the rider is one of those balls you put in your mouth.
Little
Rider 4 handkerchiefs. Tell me, does this smell like chloroform? Oh God. No, these are the things you've got to watch out for, people. They are. So, obviously, you were talking about writing. Have you sort of started working on a couple of new bits and pieces in the last couple of months while you've been,
Yeah,
slaving away?
we probably write a new song every week or two.
Yeah.
And the great thing about this band is that we don't sort of have a single songwriter. We all write.
Yeah.
Which is really good because it means that there's always something fresh coming to the rehearsal. We're not just relying on one person to come up with riffs and stuff. So we all pitch in. Someone will come in with a bare bones of an idea, and then four of us will just work it up into what ends up being a song.
Because that ends up normally being the one thing that will normally make or break a band.
Yes.
That royalties.
There's that, and then the idea of hoping that you can rely on one person or trying to work as a collective, and just songwriting in general can normally end up being just such a task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're in like rehearsal, say Kurt, play a riff.
Yeah.
Next minute, everyone just chimes in,
Yeah.
and the structure doesn't come together straight away, but it comes together pretty quick.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everyone just puts in their 2 cents. If it sounds shit, you get told it's fucked. Leave it alone, it's crap.
Yeah.
But it's an honest band, and that's the way we write music. But, and I'll say this, the 3 of these guys play every friggin' instrument, so that's pretty helpful as well.
Yeah.
There's not one instrument they don't play.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
So we're now taking a songwriting masterclass with the Cigars of the Pharaoh.
I'm the shit one of the band.
That's not true. I would be nothing without you.
What's the end game for 2016?
Alright, so again, we probably just want to be able to play music full time at some point. No one wants to be a rock star in this room. We don't want to be the Foo Fighters or whatever. We just, we love their money, but we're not going to get it. By the end of the year, I think if we could do more gigs, maybe some festivals, get people to understand who we are and what we're about. We're a pretty high energetic band.
Yeah.
When we play from start to finish. You don't stop. So it's 100 miles an hour. And we try to keep that pace the whole way through. At the end of it, it's like, fuck me, jeez, they're finished.
Yeah.
So I think, we just want to get a following, a better following than we've got.
Yep.
We've got one pretty quick, but we want a bigger one now.
Yeah. Well, everything's always a case of more, but you're always definitely setting a limit. And the thing that I can definitely admire about that answer is the fact that we're now living in the world of DIY musicians.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to make it for themselves in some form or capacity. And that is the reality is, hey, I might not necessarily be buying a $5 million house in 6 years' time, but if I don't have to work 9 to 5 and run the risk of going postal and ending up on 6 o'clock news shooting somebody, then we're good. So that's definitely the way that's the reality of it, people. And this is where you want to be. Okay, you're not going to be able to turn around and say, in 3 years we want to do this. This is the reality. This is definitely something that you definitely want to learn. Yeah, I can tell you that from experience. So social media, Facebook obviously, you've got your own webpage, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, all that sort of stuff.
Is there Instagram master right here?
Yeah, as well as my girlfriend, which is standing outside the door there. But yeah, we've got Instagram, photos of playing, of us playing live. Yeah. Toby takes care of the website and Facebook. So.
And that's just about, letting people know where we're playing for the most part. Yeah. Putting up a few fun clips of rehearsals.
If you want to buy the single, it's on Instagram too. It's a link straight to
We're
that.
on iTunes and Spotify as well.
Yeah.
You can get Mystery Highway there.
A lot of Brazilian friends, Chileans.
Yeah, big South American.
I love South American. I don't know why, but it must be our name.
Yeah.
What it is.
We're big and cute.
I do not understand.
There's always a message on Instagram from someone from Brazil.
Yeah.
Like, when are you going to come here? Like, okay, when we have money.
Well, unfortunately he's not with us anymore, but I'm sure that Groucho Marx would have been a massive fan too.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Twitter handles and Instagram handles, what are they, so that we can hand those out to people?
So, Facebook is simply /Cigars of Pharaoh, and Instagram is cigars _of _the _
Don't worry, it'll be in the link in the description below, you don't have to panic.
You'll find it. The website is simply cigarsofthepharaoh.com.
Okay guys, so that's Cigars of the Pharaoh. We're going to cut to one of their songs from their set in a moment. Guys, thanks very much for coming once
Thanks,
again.
Darren.
Thank you.
It's mate.
Appreciate
Alright, everything in the description below, check them out.
that game with me. As you walk, you shake the earth. Chivalry has left my body. Oh, my senorita, darling, we barely scratched the shiny surface. Loaded barrel of manure, an evil glimpse of what you do.
It works wonders when the family gathers at Grandma's for one of those special Sunday dinners.
Milk now. They call them milk now.
Yes. Like the drumstick.
The drumstick. Bobby, come on, get out from under there. That's your new suit.
And if you get a headache later on, that's when Bayer works wonders. 2 Bayer tablets bring all the pain relief power your headache can use. Bayer is pure aspirin, not just part aspirin. Bayer works wonders.